Hola, ¿qué tal? Bienvenidos al canal, mi nombre es Belnior y bueno, como comenté en el capítulo anterior, bueno, este era un capítulo entero que lo he dividido en dos partes para que no se os haga muy pesado y nada, esta es la segunda parte de ese vídeo, que está la trama de Whitechapel, está muy chula, así que nada, os dejo con el vídeo. ¡Vamos allá! Eso es lo mismo que este, ¿no? Este ya lo he visto. Encuentra el buzón. Ah, vale, ahora tengo que buscar un buzón. LOL. ¿Este buzón? ¿O sí? Siento que es uno de los escritos los últimos meses. La situación en Londres es complicada. Soy consciente de que puede parecer egoísta y absurdo cuando vosotros no. No volveré a Rumanía.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
Vale. Ahora ya solamente me falta encontrar al Pepe Luis este. Este igual, ¿no? Sí. Espérate, no, vamos a meternos. Sí, no, esto es la otra zona, es la jodida. Se supone que este debe de estar aquí. Porque ha dicho que estaba detrás, que solía estar detrás de la iglesia, así que vamos a buscarlo detrás de la iglesia. Seriously, tío. Hostias, que son tres. Fallo. ¡Ah! ¿Dónde vas, cabrón? Tía, ¿no serás tú el... Mierda, tío, que se estaba cubriendo, coño. Chacho, 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 chacho. Que se está muriendo, cabrón. Un nivel 12, tío. Cabroneiro. Cabroneiro. Tía. ¿Cómo se nota ya? ¿Cómo se notan ya los niveles de diferencia?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear Doctor.
Jo, qué buena, tío. Este está resfriado. Vale.
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
Joder.
Yes. The enjoyable silence of the grave. You have a unique perspective on the situation, I must admit.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir. Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much. And that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
Joder, colega, tío.
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles and the added hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox, the stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
Did you know the mute florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious Camellia.
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nethercourt.
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reed.
Vale.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
What?
I'll leave you alone, sir. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Algo como entró la casa.
Malevolence and trickery. You are blinded by your false faith.
Don't be afraid.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Lo primero que hay que hacer es robar. ¿Ves? Vamos a robarle. Un coleccionable. Hola.
It's locked, all right.
Te dije, escaleras o algo. No. Caja grande de pastillas. Vale. Vamos a hablar primero con él, a ver si...
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane?
Like myself and many people in this area. Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family?
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Pues ya le he dado a que me hable de Camellia, tío. Para que me lo suelta otra vez.
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
It is not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
Vale, esto ya está, y esto ya está, porque háblame de
Goodbye,
Camellia
Mr.
ya. Vale, bueno, vamos a ir a hablar con Dorothea. Hay nada por aquí que me valga. No tiene pinta, ¿no? Bueno, vamos a ir a hablar con Dorothea. Entra aquí y le robas de todo, tío. Todos aquí muriéndose, como vamos, tío. Nada por aquí, nada por allá.
Give me a drink!
Razvan, can you hear my voice? I need help!
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily, high fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain, diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Yo qué sé, ¿qué hay que hacer, tío? Epinefrina.
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor.
Nah, muerto.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
Vamos, que el tío se iba a morir sí o sí.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners. To what do I owe this
Está cerrado.
courtesy?
Ya me llevo el dinero de todo el mundo, tío.
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
Joder, pero es que ella está haciendo el bien por ayudar a la gente, tío. Debería acabar con su extorsión. ¿Qué extorsión, tío? No creo que esta sea la que está extorsionando a la vampiresa, tío. No creo.
Your heart might be in the right place, but you can't carry on with this blackmail. For God's sake, Dorothy, it's extortion. It's a serious crime.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
O sea, la puedo perdonar, ignoraré lo que he visto, pero dimitirá. Cautivar, se le olvidará todo lo ocurrido. O sentenciar, no, hombre, sentenciar no, porque es matarla, tío.
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go. Yes. All gone.
Nuevas víctimas disponibles. Lo lazo. Hostia, como la he dejado. ¿Qué co...? ¿Eh? What? Hostia, que están matando a la gente, tío. Hijos de... Matáis a la gente, tío. Seréis hijos de la gran chingada. Que soy... ¡Oh! Que soy un vampiro, coño. No, que tiene cojones. Hostia, que han matado a la gente, tío, hijo. A ver, que los parió, tío. Espérate, que le vamos a meter. ¡No! Pero, tío, no. Tíralo de frente, hijo.
Bloody leech! Oh Christ!
¡Hala! Pario. Joder, me ha dado gente inocente, tío. Ay. Todos los muelles. No. Eso no es. Vale, es más o menos de frente, ¿no? No me quiero perder mucho, tío, que está la cosa. Voy a conectarle a hablar.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
¿En serio?
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
Pues ese no lo he visto. A ese tío no lo he visto. No sé quién es.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough. Perhaps we'll talk again.
¿Ah? ¿Qué era por ahí? ¿Era por abajo?
Sort of bloody joke to you, eh? Drugs for the sick and suffering.
Esto con estos dos no he hablado, ¿no?
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything. It ain't me.
Yes, you did. And it was cowardly and inexcusable.
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Goodbye, young man.
Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
Hostia, ¿dónde está el pavo que está ahí? What? Ah, aquí está. Creo que tiene una cogorza por
Shooting a
todo lo
boy
alto.
in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
Este tiene migrañas. Vale.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
¿Por qué sigue? Pero porque la mayoría de los PJ con los que habla, los NPC se mueven como si estuvieran una cogorza del 15, tío.
You don't have anywhere to go? No family that would welcome you?
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. Now I'm just Ben. Ben the Tramp.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy just frayed me last nerve.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar, a coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
Yes. Sounds like shell shock. I've seen a few cases like yours. This is nothing you should be ashamed of, Benjamin. And it's perfectly natural in your situation.
I'm not ashamed. I just need my pills. Peace and quiet, that's all.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
This elixir will give you faith again.
What? Por cierto, no está por aquí la misión de la... Que esto está grave, no, siguiente de... No estaba aquí la misión esta. ...144 metros. Se puede ir por aquí.
Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
O hasta la cosa podía, tío. ...70 metros. ...40 metros... Aquí donde me quedé antes, ¿no? Tío, me pimplean los que estaban aquí. What? Ah, no. Camino antiguo. Aquí donde estaba el hombre lobo, tío. No, pero aquí no es. Es más para atrás. Metros, 17 metros, es aquí, tío. Es aquí. ¿Y cómo coño entro yo aquí? ¿Por aquí?
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Peleando eso, tío. Pero... ¿Y cómo coño llego yo ahí, tío? ¿Cómo entro yo ahí, tío? Porque por aquí se supone que no podía ir, ¿no? ¿Estaba esto cerrado o no? No, esto es que avanza hacia donde... Avanza por aquí, pero no va hacia donde yo quiero ir, tío. Entonces Me estoy perdiendo el loco. Hostia, sí, hombre. Hostia, y de aquí no puedo huir, tío. No me jodas, macho. Hostia puta. Qué payo. Hostia, no puedo huir de aquí, no me jodas, tío. Hostia. Hostia, voy a matar a un tío de nivel... A dos tíos de nivel 14, tío. Nivel 8, no me jodas, ¿ves? Pero muy bien, tío. Ese señor ahí con dos cojones. ¿Qué dices, tío? Venga, tío. Yepa, yepa. Oh, venga, tío. Seriously?
That's the leech, boys.
Joder. Hostia, ¿lo han matado? No. Vamos. A ver, que te parió. Vale, venga, vente para acá, colegui. A ver si ahora va a ser peor que el boss. Hostia. Se ha quedado ahí, no le puedo mover. ¿Qué? What the fuck? Parecéis los minions peores que los bosses, tío. Toma. Tío, tú ya estás quieto ya. ¿Y este no era el puesto de mando de los colegas estos?
This is despicable.
Hostia, ya sé cómo va esto, tío. A lo mejor. ¿No? Hostia, pensaba que se destruía algo en el... Bueno, pues no sé por dónde se va, tío. No tengo ni pajolera idea, tío. Pues... no sé, tío. Lo dejaremos más adelante. Ah, hostia, que es por aquí, tío. Pero... ¿y qué nivel tiene este bicho, tío? Es que no me fío un pelo, tío. A ver si va a tener mucho nivel. Y los bichos estos... nivel 12. Hostia, ahí viene otro, tío. Y otro más, tío. Ah, venga, por favor. Si me he movido, coño. ¿Qué dices, tío? Sí, hostia, 4. Ah, hola. Y lo lanzas para el otro lado. No, déjate. Vale. Uf, 4, tío. 4 y de nivel... Vamos a evolucionar y toda la pesca. Hostia, coño, vamos a entrar al hospital ya, por favor. Vale. Como voy a hablar con la lady. No, por ahí no es, tío. Hay que entrar para salir, para volver a entrar por aquí.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Cadigan fella.
¿Te pillé?
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed, your ladyship. The person who took advantage of you has, shall we say, seen the error of her ways.
So who was it?
My lady, the blackmailer was dealt with using the utmost discretion. The culprit's identity is of no relevance.
Thank you, Jonathan. That is exactly what I needed from you. You have proven your loyalty, so, as a friend, please accept this small token of my appreciation.
Thank you, my lady.
If you have an inclination to learn more about vampires or your current situation, I will be glad to aid you in your quest for knowledge.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London Vampire Society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
And no one suspected you of the murders?
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then?
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a skull?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
Very well, but I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Excuse my forwardness, but are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires, but all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
Or?
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain, more than likely it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
I bid you farewell, for now, my lady.
I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Bueno, vamos a analizar la sangre y terminamos el capítulo. Que hemos tenido bastantes aventuras. Joder. Hala. Analizamos la sangre. Soy vigoroso. Por cierto, del agotamiento este, fabricar un par de ellos. Esto es para la anemia. Creo que anemia no he visto a ninguno con anemia. Para el resfriado he visto uno. La bronquitis, la neumonía, tío. Esto lo vamos a dejar ahí.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Skulls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Hostia. Bueno, pues aquí empezamos el capítulo 3. Así que bueno, vamos a hacer una cosa. Vamos a mirar si puedo fabricar. ¿Tengo que fabricar? No hay nada que fabricar, tío. Esta es la estaca. 15 de aturdimiento, 15 de aturdimiento. Te gasta 27, te gasta 40. Palo tosco de madera, tío. Pues no hay mucho más que pueda. No hay mucho más que pueda hacer, tío. Bueno, vamos a ir reciclando esto. Bueno, así tengo bastantes cositas para ir haciendo remedios y cosas de estas. Causas y efectos. Bueno, vamos a mejorar el personaje un poquito. La verdad que está la cosa jorobada, ¿eh? Esto ya lo puedo mejorar, pero me cuesta, hostia, me cuesta 2000. Vamos a subirnos un poquito la vida, tío. Vale. 150 de salud. A este le vamos a meter otros puntitos más. No sé si meterle, yo creo que sí, que le voy a meter otro más. 400% al daño. Vale, y hostia. Mira, pierdes el control y dejas que la bestia se apodere de ti durante un breve periodo de tiempo. La bestia se desplaza automáticamente hasta la posición de los enemigos y los ataca con furia. Esto es 200 de daño físico. Esto es daño por sombra. Creas un torbellino de sombras a los pies de tu enemigo. Las sombras cobran vida, interrumpen al enemigo e infligen un gran daño. Y esto es, concentra tu poder para quemar a tus enemigos con sangre, haciendo que exploten con violencia e infligiendo daño a los individuos cercanos. Para curarme 50 puntos más. De momento no, tío. Aunque debería de utilizar las ultimates estas no estarían malejas, tío. Defensivas y tácticas. Esto es para irse moviendo y tal. Es que este no está mal. Cuando se pone la cosa jodida no está malejo. Y esta, hombre, son 2 segundos. Es que es muy poco, tío. 2 segundos no te da prácticamente tiempo a hacer absolutamente nada. Tengo que ir empezando a pillar... AOEs, tío. Este imagino que estará en la 3 ya. 970, esto que pide 600, vale, barrera de sangre. O este, que son 500, velos sombríos. Este está... Es que no sé si pillarme ese o pillarme a una ultimate. Porque no está mal la ultimate. Cuando ya la cosa esté jodida, quemas a tus enemigos con sangre, haciendo que explote con violencia. Te hace 400 de daño por sangre. Y te hace 600 por sombra, tío. Estas sombras que infligen un gran daño. Y estos los quemas, tío. Que estoy entre estos dos, tío. ¿Cuál picho? ¿Cuál picho? Voy a pillar este. Ah, no, son 1000. ¡Ja! Te jodes. Ahora me jodo. Pues entonces voy a pillar una de estas. Bueno, voy a pillar esta para escaparme en momentos así un poco jorobaetes. Siempre viene bien. A la noche siguiente. Evento importante. Todas las noches, tratar lo de la salud, etc, etc. Vale, esto ya había salido. Hostia, el Whitechapel está en estado crítico. Desapariciones en Whitechapel. Una misteriosa por desaparición aumenta en las últimas semanas. Hemos llegado a la punta a relatar los testimonios de las autoridades. Tía, está la cosa jodida, Aquí hay muchos que yo no conozco. Este no lo conozco. Este es un pilar. Desaparecida. What? Pero ¿y yo qué he hecho, tío? Este se puede curar con agotamiento. Este tiene migraña. Tratamiento para la migraña que no tengo. Agotamiento, este sí. Bronquitis. Y resfriado. De resfriado tengo también. Y este tiene agotamiento. Sí, pues los de agotamiento. Pues agotamiento está este. Está este. 3. Los precios y la existencia de los mercados de dividido pueden haber cambiado, pero dice que mis acciones, pero ¿qué acciones he hecho yo, tío? Desaparecida. Anemia, tío. Y ese de cefalea. Y este es un doctor, que no sé qué coño es. Son distintos, pero este tío, este yo no sé por qué ha desaparecido a la adolescente, tío. Bueno, ya lo iremos averiguando. Bueno, pues lo vamos a dejar por aquí. Ya, bueno, nivel 11, no está mal lejos. Bueno, pues lo de siempre. Si os ha gustado, darle a like. Si no estáis suscritos, suscribíos, que ya sabéis que se agradece muchísimo. Compartid, que ya sabéis también que se agradece muchísimo. Y como siempre os digo, un saludito para todos.